I just finished the second story of Neir Automata as of today. The second part of the story. I won't give it away, but people who've watched my thing, I appreciate it. Okay, but after I finished it at 10:34, because I actually put it on YouTube, Square Enix hit me with a copyright claim. I don't know what I did wrong, which they said I did nothing, which YouTube said I did nothing wrong. So I'm like wondering, what did I say something wrong in my video to get that? I'm like, and first of all, I know, honestly, I never monetize my videos in the first place, especially when it comes to gameplay, because of monetization. And honestly, I'm like thinking to myself, every time I titled that with dates and stuff, they never dinged me before, so I'm like wondering why I got dinged this time. I'm like, at 10:34, I got a monetization claim by Square Enix, which I never monetized in the first place for my gameplay videos. I never do, because I don't want to get in trouble for any particular reason. So, actually, this is the first time by Square I got dinged for it. I don't know why that was. Did somebody actually use the same title I did, so they wanted to go after a person with a lower subscription rate? That does not bother me, but it kind of concerns me. You know how many people use gameplay in their titles for every game they ever played? A lot? It's not. So I can't use the full title of what it's supposed to mean because somebody already used it. I can't use the gameplay I always use, which is a generic term for the game that I'm actually playing, and I put dates on it just to keep records on how many days it's gonna take me to play, you know, just to keep a track record of how long I play the game. And I'm wondering, what happens if I play it a third time? Are they gonna... Is Square gonna claim that I copyright infringement on them again? I'm like, that's why I stopped playing God Eater, because Namco Bandai did that to me. I just want to play my game and keep it for my own personal records. If I actually play games for money, I would actually want Square Enix to call me and say, can you play this game and see what we need to tweak? I wouldn't mind that. I definitely don't. But when I was playing Deus Ex, I did not have this issue because I streamed it. Maybe because I never monetized those videos before, but it's over and done with now. But I would want them to call me and say, what? We didn't give you permission to, or something like that. Why is there supposed to be a copyright infringement? I want to know who actually writes these and says from YouTube to give this guy a copyright infringement claim. And I did not copyright infringement anything because I did not monetize my videos for my gameplay. You know how many YouTubers out there that actually play these games and monetize those? The same game I'm playing right now? A lot! Or vice versa, but I don't think they get copyright infringement claims on a every 2-week basis depending on the gameplay they play, and because they have enough money to actually have ads on it, then more power to them. But for me, I never monetize my videos because it seems too much of a headache at this point. If I get ads for my videos, I would have to have enough funding to actually put that out there. But I do not want that kind of liability on my conscience, not yet at least. Because for some reason, this is the first time Square has ever accused me of copyright infringement claim. The other times that I've used the same title with the date on it, I never had that problem before, but I don't know why they copyright infringement claimed me today, as of today. Was somebody from Square actually watching what I was actually playing? Or did somebody else use the exact same title I did, so that person is trying to come after me? But I did not monetize it, so I'm like wondering, what happened? Like, who did that? Like, I know I didn't monetize my videos, so I wonder if somebody tried to accuse me of something and I'm stuck, or whatever. But in retrospect, for gameplay videos, that's why I never monetize my actual videos for gameplay purposes, because of that one particular reason. Because I don't want to get in trouble by Square, I don't want to get in trouble by Namco Bandai, but I still, for some odd reason, I get dinged every time I play God Eater, Raging Burst. I get dinged by Namco Bandai. Every single time a copyright infringement claim comes up, I'm like, okay, first of all, Namco Bandai, I played your game because I'm a fan of God Eater. Secondly, God Eater could have been better. The anime is better than the actual game. And if I don't broadcast it on my for gameplay, for my videos and stuff like that, how am I supposed to know or if it's bad or not? Okay, like, this is my take on certain games. Neir Automata does not compare to God Eater. Neir Automata is better than God Eater. And yet, I'd rather get dinged by Square Enix than Namco Bandai. And yet, it still bothers me that Square Enix dinged me this time for copyright infringement. I don't know why that was, but I'm still gonna play Neir Automata because there's probably another 2 or 3 endings that I need to get and get the trophies for them. Because I just finished 9S. I finished Yep. I agree too. But in retrospect, I'm probably gonna get dinged at least for three more times if Square is accusing me of playing Neir for broadcasting it without monetization by YouTube. At least 3 more times because I've already beat it twice, and if Square Enix wants to actually call me up, they can do that, or I could just call them every single time they want to accuse me of something. And that reminds me, I might as well do that. Every time they ding me from YouTube, I'll call them up, cause I got their number. So I don't know why that. If they don't want me to call them up, don't accuse me of anything. So if all else fails, if they ding me again, I'll probably have to call Square up and go, "Hey guys, you know how many people actually use the same title I do for Neir Automata? And this is what you are accusing me of?" So I'll have to do that eventually if they're ever gonna ding me for playing a game that I actually enjoy playing. So in retrospect, let's see. But I'm over it. But I'll still play the game. But who knows how many more endings I'll have to get. But it's Easter, so I guess whoever dinged me had nothing better to do or whatever. I don't know. Somebody at Square did it to me, so I don't know. It happened with me with what was it? God Eater 2 again. I don't know. God Eater was such a letdown. I was playing it, and every single time I play that game, Namco Bandai or the music composer dings me for playing it. So, in retrospect, I don't know. Maybe who knows? I think eventually, what other game will accuse me of copyright infringement? I don't know. But who knows? I'll have to play another game eventually after Neir. I gotta get back into Tales of Vesperia anyway, because I actually that's what I was originally playing, but I cannot broadcast it because all I get is a blue screen by Namco Bandai. I could hear my audio coming through just fine, but the actual gameplay, not so much. I don't know why that was. Why Namco Bandai did that. If they didn't want certain games being played on YouTube or Twitch or YouTube stream or Ustream or whatever it's called, they should have just had, every time it tries to be broadcasted, I mean this from any kind of game, personally, they should just have a notice saying if you try to get into that game, it should say, this game cannot be played on this on this particular site. If gamers or gaming companies did not want you to play that game. That's what they did for what's it? Devil May Cry 4, at least for mine, because mine's the Japanese version, but it plays in English because I wanted the disc. So which I'm okay with, but I think I'm gonna have to see what other games I can play after Neir Automata is over. I wanna actually get back into Tales of Vesperia again, but it's no fun when you can't stream it, because that's just what I do now, because I got nothing better to do at home, and because I'm stuck at home or in my apartment all the time, because I don't take the bus anymore, and because I'm disabled too, so I only go out when I can, or when my mom goes grocery shopping, for the most part, and stuff like that. So I'm done ranting for the time being. So maybe I'll play Neir Automata again, but who knows? Hold on. I'll definitely play Neir again, because I still need to get other weapons. But there's one thing in Neir that I'm having trouble with, in retrospect to that. I'm having trouble with opening up the blacksmith store. And every time I've looked on other YouTube videos on that, all it says is to press the circle button. But every time I press the circle button, it does not seem to work. So, or how far do I have to stand away from the screen when it comes to Neir in that particular part of the blacksmith's area, because I have no idea. I've tried twice, because I played the game twice, but hopefully by the third time I play this game, which is going to be tomorrow, hopefully I figure out what I'm supposed to do, because I'm stuck. So that's gonna be it for this stream, for my rant about my copyright infringement claim from Square Enix. I hope I don't get another one, because I never monetized my videos for that. I don't know who else copied that title, but I bet a lot of other gamers have, and they monetized that video. So there's nothing I can do about it from my perspective. But if Square Enix does that to me again, I'll call them up and go, why did you guys hit me with the copyright infringement claim? I never monetized my video. So that's what I'm gonna say, because they're accusing me of something that I did not do. So I don't know why that was, but if they ever do that to me again, I'll call them up and take care of it myself, because that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'll see you guys later.
Text to speech unavailable here.